Our White House correspondent Kimberly Halkett joins me now. Kimberly, do we have any more insight on these comments or how they fit into the recent escalations with Venezuela?
Well, a lot of people scratching their heads about what the president means, not only just in those comments played as he returned from Dover Air Force Base, where he presided over the return of the bodies of 2 soldiers that were shot in Syria, but also there really are questions about the post he made on Truth Social late on Tuesday, where in fact he argued, and as you heard there, that Venezuela had stolen American oil and land assets. The president's not offered any evidence regarding that, and there are questions about what exactly he's referring to. But in the midst of all of this, what I can tell you is that there has been shifting rationale from this White House about why there is this military escalation off the coast of Venezuela. The point is that the U.S. president has been making various arguments, first saying that it was drugs coming into the United States, namely fentanyl, which in fact comes from China, not Venezuela. And now, as you heard, the U.S. president arguing that this is really about trying to retrieve assets that were stolen from the United States. So there is a big question mark about what this is. And that's why the U.S. Congress has been not only putting forward 2 resolutions in order to try and halt the president's actions, but further to try and make sure that he comes to Congress for permission for any act of war, which is a requirement of the U.S. Constitution.
And Kimberly, the president is set to address the nation in just a couple of hours. There are a whole host of domestic issues clouding his presidency right now. Can you talk us through some of the big concerns for people there tonight?
There's one concern for Americans, really, and that is the issue of high energy and food prices, something the U.S. president was elected to get a handle on. But almost 1 year into his presidency now, that has not been the case. And the U.S. president facing some plummeting poll numbers. In fact, 57% of Americans, according to the latest round of polling, disapprove of his handling of the economy. So the U.S. president set to try and change that perception that he is not handling the economy well. In his upcoming speech, we expect him to address the so-called affordability crisis and say what he plans to do about it, arguing that the country is on the right track and the best is yet to come.
Our White House correspondent Kimberly Halkett live for us in Washington. Kimberly, thanks.
Don't miss out. Get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news, expert insight. Like, share, stay ahead.